After our shopping was done, we left the Doma for the Ngorongoro crater. We still had a long day's driving ahead of us. We took time for a quick photo at Lake Manyara, just outside of Karatu, and took on the last few kilometers to the crater park. At last, we got to the Ngorongoro Crater Park. It was after park closing hours, but we persuaded them to let us in so we could get to our campsite. The next morning, we had to go to the office to settle our bill. Let's just say you need a lot of patience and be prepared. Whatever you imagined the cost to be, you will be surprised. Not an easy one on the wallet.
We only had one single day to spend at the park, and inside the crater it was pouring with rain. We still managed to see quite a lot of wildlife. Every now and then the rain subsided and we could take a few photos.
The crater was named by Maasai people after the Ngorongoro sound a cowbell makes. The Mbulu and Datuka tribes were the first to live and farm in the Ngorongoro area, but both tribes were driven from the area by the Maasai in the 1800s. No Europeans are known to have set foot in the Ngorongoro crater until 1892, when it was visited by Oscar Baumann. Two German brothers, Adolf and Friedrich Siedentopf, farmed in the crater until the outbreak of World War I. After leasing the land from the administration of German East Africa, the brothers regularly organized shooting parties to entertain their German friends. They also attempted to drive the wildebeest herds out of the crater. The main feature of the Ngorongoro Conservation Authority is the Ngorongoro crater, the world's largest inactive, intact and unfilled volcanic caldera. Estimates of the height of the original volcano range from 4,500 to 5,800 meters high. The crater floor is 1,800 meters above sea level. The crater was voted as one of the 7 national wonders of Africa in February 2013. The Ngorongoro volcano was active from about 2.45 to 2 million years ago.
The crater is truly magnificent. The walls are so steep, you could hear the car's engine working hard on the way out. We camped at Simba Camp, the only place self-drive tourists are allowed to camp. Despite it being the middle of December, it felt like we were having a free-state winter at the crater. So if you plan on visiting, pack some warm clothes, especially for the evenings. We ended off our visit to the crater with a proper thunderstorm. It was a wet evening. The next morning we packed up in the pouring rain. we were off to the Serengeti.
Someday, when my life is over, I will meet my mother in the heart of Africa. On that day, if you see my lover, tell her that I'll find her in the light of Africa. But while I am young, I will be your soldier. I will be the shelter through the storms of Africa. My mother told me there'd be times like these, but just close your eyes, son, and think of me. 'Cause life can break you, bring you to your knees. So I'll close my eyes and I will be free. 'Cause in my dreams, I run with the lions, I run with the lions, through all of my pain, and know my heart, it flies like an eagle.
While traveling through Lusaka, we were advised by a local guide that we should take the road leading through Ndutu. This was where most of the wildebeest go during this time of year to calve. Our chances of seeing great herds of wildebeest would be best here. We also came across a huge herd of sheep belonging to a Maasai tribe. This was quite unusual, as you see them farming with cattle and goats, but rarely with sheep. And then, as we turned the next corner, we came across a very unusual sighting. We saw a Maasai man working as a lion tracker. If we understood him correctly, he is part of the lion conservation team working in this area.
You are young, I will light the fire. I can be the fighter through the walls of Africa. My mother told me there'd be times like this, but just close your eyes, son, and think of me. 'Cause life can break you, bring you to your knees. So I'll close my eyes and I will be free. 'Cause in my dreams, I run with the lions, I run with the lions, through all of my pain, and know my heart, it flies like a needle, it flies like a needle, over my shame, and all of the words, and all of the weight, they all wash away in African way.
Although we didn't see thousands of wildebeests here, we could clearly see zebras and wildebeests moving in this direction. We also saw no calves yet. We might have been a week or two too early.
And then at last, on the 21st of December, 11 days after leaving home, we reached the Serengeti. What an unbelievable moment.
Tanzania has been suffering a great drought since 2021. It is a big relief to see that the drought has at last been broken.
We spent 2 days in the Serengeti. We camped at 06 and Kiravira, special campsites, or as we like to call them, a wild camp. No fences or facilities. Here is a short tribute to some of the amazing sightings we had during these 2 days.
The Serengeti National Park is located in northern Tanzania and stretches over 14,763 square kilometers. The park was established in 1940. The African buffalo population declined between 1976 and 1996 due to poaching, but increased to 28,524 individuals by 2008. African bush elephant herds recovered from a population low in the 1980s caused by poaching and numbered over 5,000 individuals by 2014. The national park is also home to the largest lion population in Africa. Serengeti National Park forms a lion conservation unit since 2005. Together with Masai Mara National Reserve. More than 3,000 lions live in this ecosystem. The Serengeti is well known for the largest annual animal migration in the world of over 1.5 million blue wildebeest and 250,000 zebra, along with smaller herds of Thomson's gazelles and eland. The population density of African leopard is estimated at 4.41 individuals per 100 square kilometer in the dry season.
After 2 amazing days, we were off to Lake Victoria, our furthest point on this journey, but we will be returning for one more night in the Serengeti on our way to Lake Natron.
Krijgt 'n bietjie toe vir Jetty vlieg. Wat maak jy?
Lunch. Eers in salami. Lekker hier in die reenseisoen by die Serengeti. Dan net ook karsel van die moeder.
Up next, we visit a real Maasai tribe, reach the furthest point on our journey, visit some flamingos, celebrate Christmas and run into our first bit of car trouble, after which we reached Africa's tallest mountain. Stay tuned.